These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Jordan Bonke with your afternoon update from the ABC15 Arizona newsroom. At tonight's meeting, the Gilbert Police Department will ask the town council to help with funding after expenses came in more than $6 million over budget in 2023. Meaning that the Gilbert Police Department are now more than $2.3 million over budget in fiscal year 2024, and this goes through June. Officials say that the main culprit is the personnel budget with overtime pay during these recent major crimes.
Obviously, as you have an influx of different cases, it does create an impact on your department, but not at the sake of another case. We keep working all of our cases.
ABC15 will be listening in as that town council hears a consideration to approve the department's budget request at tonight's meeting, and we promise to bring you the very latest details on the air and online. And over at the Capitol, lawmakers and the governor must find a way to cover a more than $1.7 billion hole in the state's budget. Lawmakers have 55 days to approve the state's budget, and sources say discussions are progressing as leaders consider alternatives like using the $1.5 billion rainy day fund and deferring construction projects instead of just cutting department budgets.
Budget negotiations are happening. They are moving along separate from this issue, and I anticipate we'll be able to wrap up really soon.
One person close to the budget discussions telling ABC15 that they may actually see increases to law enforcement and border issues. The goal is to get the budget done by the end of the month. And you can start the countdown now. We are just 1 year out until you must have federal identification like a passport or an Arizona travel ID to board a plane. This takes effect May 7th, 2025. And to get one, just make an appointment at the MBD and make sure you bring a proof of identity, your social security number, and 2 documents to show that you're an Arizona resident.
Get ready to make a splash. As temperatures rise in the valley, so does the fun at Arizona Grand Hotel's Oasis Water Park. From cooling off in the relaxing water to sun-soaked thrills, it's a refreshing escape to beat the Arizona heat.
People have made Arizona Grand a tradition. So there are a lot of local families that say, oh my gosh, we go there every summer. We've been voted #1 staycation for like 5 years in a row. It's a great place to go without having to travel far. But once you drive into the grounds here, you would think you were in paradise, totally removed from home.
We're soaking up a little bit of paradise here at Oasis Water Park in Phoenix. Spanning across 7 acres, this place features a giant wave pool, one of the valley's only side-by-side lazy rivers, a 25-person hot tub, and the best of all, thrill slides standing 8 stories tall. You think we're up for the challenge? You better believe it.
You'll feel it if you're climbing that tower. It's a hike to get to the top. There are 2 different slides that go 8 stories down, and they're crazy.
Have you done it yourself?
No! I'm way too chicken. Woo! There is a little winding slide for our little shorter friends and people that aren't quite up for the big scare.
If slides aren't your thing, take a dip in the wave pool.
You have the giant wave pool. They'll turn on those big waves, and it can be, you can kind of be at the end and chill, just relax kind of on the shore here, or get out there and play in the waves. We have several private cabanas throughout the park that just kind of elevate the experience.
Now it's time to relax in the lazy river.
Just bliss for the whole afternoon without having to do a thing.
Don't forget to cool off with a tropical cocktail.
A full bar here, and then also a snack bar with some great food. There's amazing cocktails.
If you're not a guest at the hotel, don't worry. You can purchase a day pass through the app called Resort Pass. Reporting poolside in Phoenix, Zach Perry, ABC15 Arizona.
With your most accurate forecast, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. We are anticipating a warmer day here in the valley and a breezy day too. Starting off with temperatures near 70 this morning, warming up throughout the day and topping out eventually in the lower 90s by the afternoon. Forecasting a high of 93 in the Valley of the Sun. Northern Arizona today, expect those highs to remain in the mid-60s for areas like Flagstaff and along the Mogollon Rim too. And across the Four Corners area, close to 80 in Winslow. But the big story in northeastern parts of the state today will be the wind and the fire danger. In fact, we do have red flag like warnings that will take effect beginning at midday across northeastern portions of the state. So outdoor burning highly discouraged because of the high winds, low humidity, dry fuels, and those warmer temperatures. That 7-day forecast keeping those highs in the 90s here in the metro through next week, but no 100s. Lows remaining in the 60s to near 70 as well. Flagstaff windy today with those highs staying in the 60s, and we keep those highs in the 60s all the way through at least the early part of the weekend, but we do return a slight chance of rain beginning on Saturday, for now at 10%.
Another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at ABC15.com or by downloading the free ABC 15 mobile app. Thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.